Sandy from sandylane.com. As you can see, I'm beside my pool today instead of in it. And normally I would be in it. I love swimming, but it's been a little bit cool all week, so I decided to not go in. It's too much of a polar bear type of thing, and I'm not into swimming in cold water. But as you can see, it's been super clear and the water looks great still. I haven't been in all week because it has been quite cold, so there is a bit of gunk in the bottom. I noticed there's some leaves and things like normally that I would have picked up already if I had been in the pool, because I use my net as soon as I get in there. But I'm debating whether I should be taking my pool down. I'm going to check the weather channels and see what it's going to be like for the next few weeks. And if we take the pool down, it will definitely be during a sunny time. You have to do that when it's warm and sunny because it will keep the plastic pliable and it's easy to fold up, and we just do a loose fold. I asked my sons if they'd let me video them taking the pool down this year, and I usually help with the drying out because I don't like all the water in there when we're putting it away, because it just gets really gross and kind of moldy, and I don't like that because then it's just more to clean in the spring. So I usually end up helping with the drying aspect, and then the boys will fold it up and put it away and take all the white tubing out. I am going to show you how to take a pool down and store it, but it'll be a little bit different. It won't be a video of them. I'll just sort of do aspects and explain it to you, or how we do it anyways. I'm sure there's many different ways, and not all of them are going to be the same, and not all are going to be easy, but we've been doing it for quite a few years. I actually am not sure if this pool is even going to last another season. We've had it quite a while. This is about the 10th year now, and things are starting to happen. The filter basket has cracked, and my son glued it. So far it's been working this year, but I don't know if it's going to make another year. Last year when they were trying to drain it, they put part of it up on a ladder thinking that they'd just sort of pour the water out, but that doesn't work. The water is so heavy that it actually bent the tubing, so then I had to find new tubes. I didn't want to order any from the company because I see people all around that have these pools and then they decide that they don't want to deal with them anymore and they just want to get rid of them. So I actually looked on Craigslist, and we found a few people actually that wanted to get rid of their pools or parts of their pools that they didn't want to have anymore. So that's what we ended up doing. They're a little bit, you can see here, they're a bit rusted. My parts weren't rusted so much, and that will happen if you're not using your chemicals. The water will tend to corrode your equipment a little bit, but it wasn't enough to bend it like salt water would. It would totally corrode these. They're not meant for salt water. See, oh yeah. So because we've had it so long too, parts of the seams are starting to rip here, and this one here. I don't know if you can see that. So I think it would still last another season. My son said it wouldn't, but I don't know. I'm pretty conservative. I think everything will last. Yeah, we even lost some of the parts. For instance, he used zap straps right here. He cracks me up. And they actually held up really well. It's funny, it actually reminds me of Red Green. I don't know if you've heard of Red Green. Red Green was hilarious. He had such a great show, and he used duct tape to fix everything. And I loved, he'd always fix something, and at the end of it he'd say, "Well, if the women don't find you handsome, they'll always find you handy." That was so great, because it's true. You want a handy guy around, right, to do stuff. even if they use duct tape and zap straps. Anyways, I just wanted to talk to you about that. So that's my little intro to the pool. Oh, I went to the store a couple of days ago and I picked up 10 pounds of peaches. I love peaches. Now, in my previous video, you probably heard me talk about my mom and the hummingbirds and the peach trees. And so peaches were such a huge part of my life when I was growing up with my family. It's funny, my sister hates peaches. She's like, peaches, peaches, so many peaches. But with me, it was like peaches. I love peaches. Anyways, so I thought I'd make a couple of peach items. I'm gonna make a peach upside down cake. That was my mom's go-to recipe. She always did it and it always tasted fantastic. And the other thing that she always made was a peach pie. I have not made a pie for ages. My favorite pie actually is a tomato zucchini pie, which is to die for. So I'll have to make that for you at some point. When I do, I'll link it up. But in the meantime, each peach item I will link up, and it's on my website, the recipes, if you're interested. I hope you are, and if you try the recipes, let me know how they turn out. And I hope you're having a great summer. Enjoy the last weekend of summer. So I'll talk to you soon. sandylane.com. See you later.